Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. We are going to be talking about everyday Eden today.
Well, and someday very, very soon, we hope, it will be warm enough for everything to start blooming and for people to get their vegetable gardens started, their flower gardens, everything else. We are very happy to be joined by John Gillespie and Christina Simons, co-authors of a beautiful book called Everyday Eden.
Hello.
And they're also from my hometown, Roberts Creek.
Fellow
Creekers.
So today we're talking about some of the things people can find in the book. We're doing a garden party. We're going to talk about some hostess gifts. But first of all, tell us about your concept, if you would.
The book.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, Everyday Eden, we're both gardeners, and John's a landscape designer. But most garden books are really formal, and this one is really just fun. It's lots of simple projects, kind of quick and dirty things you can do in a day, a couple hours.
Well, it's kind of like cookbooks. Some of them are approachable, and some of them you actually want to make the recipes.
Yeah,
This one's very approachable, a lot of fun. So
Well,
that's what
and
gardening
John,
should be.
it's interesting for you, you know, because you obviously work every day in the business.
That's right.
But you know, when you read the book or when you look at your blog for you guys, I mean, this is really something where it's almost a break for you from doing these big projects to just sit down and do something really simple.
Yeah, I like to break the rules a little bit. So this is actually very much up my alley here.
Yeah.
So, and I think gardening should be more approachable and I'll have more fun.
And a lot of the stuff that we're doing is like with recyclable stuff or
Exactly.
found items. And the way you guys
Repurposed.
look at things is just so different. Why don't we talk about some of the stuff we've got here
Sure.
today? Starting on that end down there, and tell us what we've got.
First of all, I like the homage to the Roberts Creek gumboot.
There you go.
You gotta.
that's our cover boot.
Yeah, these are the originals, and we just actually got these back from the little girl who painted these last week. So she outgrew these.
Oh, so you
so
get
she
to keep
actually
them now.
used these. So
Oh,
it's
that's
kinda
awesome.
That's cute.
Tell us about what's right in front of you, John.
The little succulent sculpture, and it's an old lampshade, and then it's filled with soil, and then all the succulents are attached to it, and it'll grow like this for a number of years. So.
Wow.
Now, when you talk about succulents and doing something like that, Christina, how mindful do you have to be of what you're putting in there, how you're putting it in?
Oh, we're very mindful.
Future growth, all that kind of stuff.
No, we don't worry about that.
We don't I love your style already.
You just put the burlap around the lampshade, you stuff it full of soil, and then John took a screwdriver and went and poked the holes in, and then you shove the plants in, and they're really they're very
hardy.
And succulents are really easy to take care of.
Super drought tolerant, and
they don't really get bigger. They start having babies. They have little tiny ones that
They have
come
tiny
popping out.
succulents.
Oh, perfect.
So you just pop them off and then make another one.
Nice.
There
I
you
like
go.
that.
Yeah.
And then we got some little bird seed displays that people can put out in their trees for the birds, and pretty simple to make. So.
Really fun with kids too.
Yes.
I know I've done these with all my kids, where it's just that satisfaction of knowing that you're sort of doing something that's going to be used, and it's just a fun day too, right?
Exactly.
Just throw seeds
Really
around there.
cute.
What's up with the snacks, Christina?
Yeah, well, this is flower pot bread, but it's actually made with beer. So there's only 4 ingredients. It's super easy. Just throw it all in the bowl, then toss the beer in if it can keep him from drinking it. Then we get that
That's
going.
right.
And
Step one.
it's just a regular flower pot. As long as you line it with parchment, you're
Right.
good to go. Same with the
cupcake.
Yeah.
And what a cute way to even have it as a centerpiece with the cupcakes and stuff, because it's so bright and friendly.
Exactly.
Themed.
And you can definitely bake in these, put them in the oven, but really you can also just go to the bakery and just get the right sized one and pop them
Yeah,
in
you can.
right before the party.
Once again, I know I've said it before, but I like your style. I like
And what is this thing here?
I think these are really cool. This is an old lamp fixture. It's from the Restore, the recycling building supply. You get these for like a couple of bucks. Same as that one over there. Wow. And it's just an old fixture, and it just happens to fit on this old plate that we got. Again, I think we got that from the thrift store.
Well, like you say, I guess it's a habit, isn't it, John? I mean, just that mindfulness of, as you're looking around and seeing all these things, just,
They all have a new life, right?
Yeah.
And these look great. Like the other day, we had an old tree that had passed its life, and then we hung all these lanterns on it. So it's great for.
It was dead. Is what it was.
So it looked
very sensitive about it, though.
So it looked really cool.
But these would look great on a patio or in a garden if you're having a little party outside.
Now, of course, Miss Forbes and I gravitated straight to this display
We're having
as well.
a mojito party.
Yeah, and the mojito is like the gardener's drink almost.
Yes, we like mojitos very much. We often say the book it's less about manure and more about mojitos.
Mint, huge and easy, right? I mean, as long as you...
Super easy, just keep control of it. So we keep it in a pot.
So you could even do this as like a little balcony thing, having your own little mojito garden.
Absolutely. This is just actually kind of a fun idea for a hostess gift too, if you were going to a party.
Yeah.
And you wanted to take something. So we thought you just, you'd pick out one of these.
Yeah.
And then, do you want to make it?
There? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Are we just going?
Just put one in. Back away from the mint.
How many different varietals of mint are there?
Three. There's Moroccan mint, English mint, and peppermint.
And are they all very different?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I like the Moroccan one. You can, if you rub the leaves and smell, you can smell.
You can get a sense of it.
Smells really good.
Yeah, that's
the only
nice.
one you want to stay away from is the one that smells like toothpaste.
Well, how come?
Because
not very good.
Because it's bad in a mojito.
Who wants to drink toothpaste?
And what have we got here?
That's
That is little shooter glass.
yeah, little blooms of the day. So those are all blooms out of our garden yesterday. And with the shooter glasses, it's just a nice way to display what's blooming in your garden.
Can we talk about both of your affection for moss?
Moss?
And lichen? You guys really like moss.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can make moss. We make moss and spray it on things so it grows like, that funky aged look. So you can just put a little bit of buttermilk in the blender, the recipe's in there, throw some moss, blend it up. Just, you got to use an old blender.
Yeah.
You don't want to be using a blender for this.
That's a good. I didn't realize how easy moss was to propagate as well. And to use as, like you say, to give it an aging effect or to soften things if you've got a lot of rock around.
Exactly.
And to sort of do stuff like that.
So like even for this, right, we would just pop this out, throw some moss on top, you're good to go.
God, I'm so scared. Can I?
Go for it.
Do it.
Ah, there you go.
And last but not least.
And a little bit of the alcohol in the next one.
And then a little bit mojito.
Here we got one in the middle.
And then a few limes.
You guys, that's perfect.
And then let's talk about our little bee friends.
Our little, all our trees and all our flowers need to be pollinated. So our native bee needs a little bit of help. So if you see the holes in that container right there, so if you make one of those out of a simple 4x4 cedar block,
piece of scrap.
Yeah. And these are the bees that really do a huge amount of the work locally when it comes to pollination, and everybody thinks of the big friendly bumblebee.
They're not the sexy bee because they don't make the honey, but they actually make all the fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They're the important ones. You guys, your blog is tremendous as well, and we've obviously focused on the book, but how much fun do you guys have doing that? Just that sort of day-to-day, there was a post the other day, you're talking about doing your vegetable garden, and just to distract you from the retentiveness of the rows.
Yeah, we did something fun. We love the blog. It's just so many hours in a day. I could spend all of them on the blog, but then I wouldn't be gardening. So we just kind of take little tidbits in the garden.
It's a sample of each day or each week. So.
Well, thanks so much, you guys. The
Beautiful.
website for the blog is on the screen for you right now, and you can also pick up the book every day, Eden. And next time you're going to a party, what a great hostess gift.
Well, and I feel like I'm dressed Madman themed, so it's probably appropriate if I just start drinking.
It's cocktail hour. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this. Don't go away.
Great job, you guys.
Thank you.